I don't kid when I say hundreds of crores have been spent in the last, 1 hour. Basically, the first marquee set of the IPL auction of 2025 has had lots of bids, lots of action, lots of money being dropped. But did we expect anything else? No, we didn't. I'm Gaurav Kapur. This is Cricbuzz Live, the IPL auction special. I have with me Joy Bhattacharjya and Harsha Bhogle joining us from Perth. Joy, first up, reactions?
Ooh, the new right to match is it's just such a fascinating game. I mean, two guys tied, the team finishes at 20.75 and think they've got it. And then the right to match comes up and they match it and they go straight to 27.
That's what Lucknow did. They jumped and because they knew that Delhi would not be able to match that.
Yeah.
So they could just jump by 6 crores.
Yeah, it was a statement, Harsha.
Absolutely. You can see the entrepreneur businessman in there who's bidding for projects and saying, I want this project come what may. Rishabh Pant was a project for LSG. I think it's of 20.75, they'd bid 25, they would have got him 24, they would have got him. But this was a bid that said, I want him. What are you going to do now? Yeah. And you could see that. You can always see that swagger. If you know Sanjeev Goenka is going to say, if I want something, I'm going to go get it. So they've got themselves a captain, they've got themselves a keeper. Nicholas Pooran doesn't have to keep anymore. They've got a 27, they've got a 21, they've got 42 crores left to build the rest of their side. So they're back with Mumbai Indians and all the others, but this was a staggering bid. But I'm even more staggered by the other one, which is Shreyas to Punjab for 26.
Again, no surprise there because I thought that Ricky Ponting would just want him and Punjab wanted a captain. So they would just want him. That went there. I also think there's a little bit at play there with 26.75. It could just be coincidence.
No. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you. It is 27 to say, my boy will be the highest paid player in the auction. Yeah. So I'm giving you that respect, Rishabh Pant. This is the respect I'm according you as a player.
Yeah. It also is actually, my list has again come true because my top pick was Rishabh Pant and second was Shreyas Iyer. So in a way, I want to thank Sanjeev Goenka for spending 6 crores and proving me right. I don't think it's a big price to pay, especially when someone else is signing the check.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm not. So I'm all right with it. But that's what has happened. As predicted, actually, it was not a rocket science prediction. A lot of people had predicted that Rishabh and Shreyas would be 1 and 2 in the bidding, in the amount that they get. They've shattered all the records. The previous record was with Mitchell Stark, for last year with KKR, and they have gone past that. But I got to tell you, the other names as well. We're going to talk about these two because they're the marquee Indian players and they went big. But geez, some of the others went big as well here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought some really smart picking out there up front by somebody like Gujarat Titans. Yeah. They know that at that point, some of the teams with the big purses are waiting for Rishabh and Shreyas. They quickly sneaked in there. They picked up a Butler. They picked up, I think, an Arshdeep.
Arshdeep is Punjab.
They picked up a Rabada. And I thought they were very, very smart. They were the ones who sneaked in and got some really good buys out there.
Yeah, I mean, you don't usually say good buys or bargain buys in Marquee 1 in that set, Harsha, but I think Joy's spot on here.
I have never, ever felt that someone who earns 10.75 crores thinks he's poor.
You tell us, we don't know. You tell us, Harsha.
I don't know, 10.75. Come on. You big Gaurav Kapur. 10.75. Mitchell Stark suddenly halved his income. Poor guy, he'll have to look at his rent again. 11.75 crores. I thought Arshdeep might go for a little more. I think a death bowler, new ball bowler does well. But they've started well here. GT 15.75. Butler 35 years old. 15.75 into 3, that's a good 48 crores. He's looking at 4.5 million pounds. He's done well.
Yeah, he's done well. And I think Gujarat's done well. I mean, they didn't really need an opener because they opened with Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan. But any of these 3 players are good to bat at number 3.
Correct. You have 1, 2, 3 now settled for you.
Yeah.
You have one gun bowler like Rabada. And Rabada again, any fast bowler who's going to go to Ashish Nehra knows how to use him. Notice also the bidding. They went after Arshdeep. Gujarat went after Arshdeep. They have traditionally, Gujarat believes in having a good bowling attack. They couldn't get him. But they picked up Rabada, and I think Rabada is going to be Rabada and Rashid Khan. Already that attack is beginning to look significant.
Yeah, it looks good. Shreyas Iyer, when he came on the block, KKR went after him. So KKR was going... I think what KKR was trying to do was, obviously, that perhaps has been a money discussion, which didn't go. We don't know this, but we're guessing. Best guess is it was probably a money discussion. So you knew that, obviously, Kolkata wanted their trophy-winning captain. They would want him in the team. So they went after him. They went after him till a certain point. But the battle we had predicted would always be between Delhi, with whom Shreyas had a good run, especially when the new ownership or the split ownership happened with JSW coming in and joining GMR. And then with Punjab, because Ricky Ponting is there. And he had a good time at Delhi under Ricky Ponting. And it was just too script that these two just went after. My God, I was getting tennis elbow just looking at that paddle going, Joy.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way those two, and that's when you knew that it was set up for somebody else to come in for Rishabh.
Yeah.
Because the moment Punjab has now got two really big players, they picked up Arshdeep, they picked up, now that appetite to go for another 20 crore plus player is not there anymore.
Yeah.
And immediately the battle then switched over to these two teams, Delhi doing a right to match in the end. But now the focus will shift because Punjab's early advantage of having that huge purse, they've walked away, they've 26.75 plus 18 odd.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So they've already spent about 40 odd crores.
So they are now middle class. They were like really rich, now they're middle class.
They can't afford an apartment in Gurgaon now.
No.
With their 70 crores. Please take your petty change.
Go away.
And go to the auction because you have nothing to do here in Gurgaon. But again, see, that's the thing, right, Harsha? It's a little confusing as well because they could have retained Arshdeep at 18. But they have... Do you think that they were just punting then? They were just hoping to get him for much cheaper than that? What I don't know if you can decode that thought.
Maybe. I mean, it's also likely that they offered Arshdeep 18 or they offered him 16 maybe. I don't know. And he said, no, I'd much rather go into the auction and try my luck there. But he's come back to Punjab at 18. And I think that's okay. What I found a little more surprising than this, and this was an RTM pick, remember. What I found a little more surprising was RCB pulling out of Rishabh Pant as quickly as they did. Yeah. I thought they might go on a little bit because they have 70. They need a player like Rishabh. He would have lifted the side. So I was just a little surprised that they pulled out as quickly as they did. But as it turns out, I mean, they were never going to go 77. So they'll tell themselves, we wouldn't have wasted our time. We saved our elbow a little bit.
Yeah, but this just clears the decks for actually RCB going after KL Rahul.
KL Rahul, absolutely. Yeah. I think that's what it's telling you because we were talking about where these top three land. Where does Shreyas Iyer land? Where does Rishabh Pant land? If these two have landed in these two places, I think then KL Rahul for looking good to go there. Of course, there's one other candidate now. Delhi has not got too many out of this, right? If you think about it, they did a right to match. So they are sitting with a lot of money right now.
Yep.
They could turn
almost near the top now.
They could be candidates for KL Rahul as well.
Interesting. Okay, so that looks interesting. That's the money that all the teams have left. I think everyone's kind of come there and thereabout, but Bangalore head and shoulders above. So we can get some solid bidding in from them for some of the players. The marquee 2 set that's going up now. We'll just show you who are the players coming there. There's a Mohammad Shami here. Very interested to see how he goes because it's always a 35-year-old batter will always get more money than a 35-year-old quick bowler.
Totally agree.
Right?
Totally agree. I think that's the one. This set's interesting for that reason. You have somebody like a Shami, you don't know exactly how long it is. Shiraz, what is he going to be worth? He's certainly not going to be 2.6 crores. And Chahal, he's a 35-year-old bowler, but he's a spinner. And that may give him a little more value. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Mumbai go after him.
Okay, that's good. Well, this is the second set. Any predictions for the second set, Harsha?
Chahal's the only really big wristy in this auction, apart from the overseas players. So I'd like Chahal to go for a decent amount, but the three I'll be looking at very closely in this are Chahal, Shami, and Siraj.
The three Indian bowlers. All right, yeah, there's going to be a lot of interesting bidding here as well. We got our guesses completely wrong. What was the total of these six, roughly speaking?
They crossed 100.
What about almost 120?
108, I think.
Yeah, about 110 or something like that.
That last extra 6.25 crores threw everything out.
It did.
That crossed 100 before that. So.
It did. That cost 100. So it's about 115 or so. Let's guess for the second one. Can you guess? Do you want to do it?
Okay.
Oh, my first two are correct. Wait, isn't my bold prediction is correct as well?
Your bold.
There you go.
Go on, GK. Go on, GK.
Okay.
Come on, GK. Go on. Move on.
He's got
Order a meal. Go on. Move on.
Order.
We just ate. Can I order one for you? I can do it. It's dinner time. I can do it for you. All right.
Well done, GK. Well done.
Okay, thank you.
Well done.
Let's just wait. Let's see how the chips stack up at the end of the day's play. But right now, we're going for marquee section 2. So we're going to come back after that. What is it going for? I'm going to average these out. I'm going to say 74.
With the money left, yeah, I'd say somewhere there. I'd go slightly lower, 69.
69, 74. You, sir?
No, you're winning everything. I'm not entering that race.
नहीं पर कुछ तो sir.
No, somewhere around there. I'm not expecting huge numbers in this, so I'd go closer to Joy, about 70 or so.
Okay.
Look at 6 players, 70, about there.
Okay, great. So
Maybe even less.
69, 70, and 74. Those are our guesses. Okay, we'll come back and discuss that. Thank you so much for joining us on Cricbuzz Live. We'll be back in a bit.